Hi everyone, it's Daniela and welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you're here. This is my next project. I'm making a junk journal with the Graphic 45 Charmed collection, their new collection for, make sure you don't get the glare, for Halloween. I got it from Scrap and Create, where they send you the entire full everything that's in it. It comes with it, and they even send you some ribbons and some little charms. I love putting little charms on tags. It's my new favorite thing. And some filigree, so they're really great. Check them out. Scrap, the letter N, Create. And I don't even know if they really know who I am. I just tell you this because it's really the best deals on Graphic 45. So there you go. That was my shout out. So I'm going to show you, these are the signatures that I'm getting ready. Of course, all of my books start with the cereal box covers. This cover is 9x6 with a, I think I wanted it to be smaller. I usually make 3+ inch spine books, but I did not want this one to be too big. Let's see how big it is. It's a little less than 2. No, it's 2. Oh. Well, I'm sure I can fill it up, no problem. So we will be covering up this guy, picking out pretty papers and anything else to put on the cover. I did start making some of these, started making some bows with some of these cool stickers that I got last year or even longer ago. Right here. From Michael's Recollections, US $3. So I'm using those for that. Okay. Anyway, so I only made 2. I wanted to show you because I think they're so pretty. And of course, I'll be making more of everything. So, 2 signatures. What do we have here? First, we'll start with the back, the easy part. I don't know if it's easy, but copy dyed papers. 1, 2, I think 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're all yummy. So we got 5 of them. Because paper is 8.5 by 11, when you fold it, it's still 8.5, but it's 5 by 5.5. That's why the book is 6 wide and 9 tall, a half an inch on both. So everything else has to be cut to fit that mold, but then they're also going to have to be cut again. I'll show you that in a second. And then I have tracing paper. These are from old journals and planners. I mean, this is just some like handmade paper. Almost feels like mulberry. I just like it. These are some papers that I got. Got these from Amazon, and they're really cool, and I like them. But they're not colored on the back, so I just took some, I wrinkled them, put some vintage photo on them. Just took the little ink pad and like that. Rubbed it a little. And then, I know all my business is all messed up today. What is going on? Oh no, this is both of them. Yep, so I have a pumpkin, a nice pumpkin doily with a spiderweb, and I have just a regular doily, but it's black, and a silver spiderweb. So we have those guys. Doesn't seem like we're in the right order now. Okay. I'll do this like this. So I got these, I don't know, these past few years, it's been kind of a little bit of days, but these are also recollections. I think I put them away, and they're just like really cool. Look like real x-rays, right? I was like, wow. So these are on vellum, and it's thick. Here's my advice. The middle of the vellum, a lot of times you poke a hole in it and it cracks the whole thing. So I usually use some tape, just run it around the center, just to be on the safe side. Regular Scotch tape. The one I have is the kind that's cloudy. I have to look for my other one. So put this one in there. This is a chest and the cervical spine, and I'm not sure if that's it's either the knee to the lower leg or the elbow, I don't know. And then there's this is like the hip. Okay, now you've all enjoyed me tell you about weird x-ray paper that I found. Really happy about it. And this hand, the hand. So it's Halloween, so it should be a little creepy. It also had some bugs, and then the bugs were x-rayed, and I was like, no. So anyway, moving on. This piece of paper is from the 8x8, and I folded it funny for a couple reasons. One, because I thought it was cool, but this is just so cute here, and I didn't want it to cut it in the middle. So instead of going 4 inches and 4 inches, I let it move over an extra inch, so it's more like 5x3, but that's cool. And this one's just folded in half. It says Boo, as you see, and inside is just pretty. And there's that guy, and then I took one 12x12 that's from the actual paper, and one 12x12 that's from the Patterns and Solids. This is from the actual paper. I cut it down to 8.5, and I left it at 12 because I moved these guys over. Let me just see how far. Oh, sorry. Yeah. It's like 4.5, and it would have been 6, so I took about 1.5 inches, and that's why I said here she'll be covered, but and then these become pockets, side pockets, and that's from the regular paper. This is Patterns and Solids, and I cut these sides to be 5.5 each, and that it bothers me if like this was going the other way and the words would be upside down. I know they're all going in different directions, but I wouldn't like that, so I always like to do that. So got all that done, and then I always like to put in a card. And I found these little cards. I think they're 3x3. Nope, I was wrong. 4x4. 4x4. And they'll go somewhere, and here, and we'll tie it, and we can open it. I made this envelope because I believe this, or I didn't glue it yet. I usually like to put the envelopes on the page, but I put it on like this, and then it closes. So I like to do that. And last, in the center, I always like to make an envelope or sometimes if it's 6 by 6, I'll just fold it diagonally. And then I like to, when I sew in the binding, I like to enclose it in an envelope, but you could use it. I don't usually shut it all the way. Maybe, but you know. So anyway, so that's all the pieces. And on this side, I'm just going to show you the things that, the pages I used here. I try to make them match their whole thing. Aren't these cats hysterical? I don't know. I just found them so amusing. Like little skinny legs, and I don't know. Just they're like a gang. So yeah, those cats are cool. Now these guys here, this is going to be a party and a half, I think. That's a Halloween bash. Cool. The inside is stripes, which could make anybody's head explode. Stripes, you know, I feel like if you look at them too long, they really do feel like they move. Anyway, more side pockets, same as the other one. And this guy, so there's black in here, and there's black in here. Black, so I try to do that. Anyway, this is an 8 by 8 page folded. Very cute. Another one. It's pretty. I always get so paranoid I'm going to use up all the good ones. And 2 of these, and then it's all the same. This is a foot. This is another hand. So there you go. So got those guys. And the thing that happens next when you're making a junk journal, try to keep these guys together a little bit, right? Oh, it's all a mess. It's all a mess, mess. No, it isn't. Okay, sorry, it's not a mess. Right. What you have to do is, it's not so easy just to be like, oh, well, they're all the right size, so there's no problem. No, there will be a problem. You have to make sure that they all stay fitting into each other. So I usually like to start off with a piece of the coffee dyed paper, and with, I will glue this spider web to the pumpkin. Now, so I like to start with something like that. Maybe have, you know, one of these guys in front of it, so you have different sizes. Trying to not be all over the place. It's hard. So I like things that get all out of hand like that. And this is a little more than 5.5. So I'm already going to have to cut 1/8 of an inch of this off, because we cannot risk going any bigger. So then we can start with, okay, we're going to put a big one in next. And the big one is way in there. This one is good, which is awesome. So that's great. And then we should take this piece of paper. This is what I do. I just pick and choose all my papers, and I put them all in. I think that's good. They gotta get hung up. Good, hung up. No, me either. All right. Let's add another piece of paper. I love this. My favorite thing. You and the white. Watch out. Now, if you see, I mean, it can be pushed in a little bit more, of course. But the point just is that if you, as you add pages, they start sticking out the side. You see, it's very little right there. A little bit of brown, but that's the point. You have to keep watching for that, because the more it sticks out, the more you got to cut it off. Put the 8x8 one in. Ooh, we have to use one of our x-rays. An x-ray. Planner page. Now, if this gets too thick and stuff, the planner pages would be the first things I would remove. I mean, they're junk because they don't have a planner. They're just junk. But it's not about that. It's about making a book that's really cool, where everything is just nice and you think it's, you know, I think it was made that way. Boy, where'd you get that? You can tell. What store? It'd be so fun to have that. You gotta make it by yourself. That's what makes it awesome. Right? Right. Okay, now we need another piece of paper. Something big. And as we go, ooh, look at that. Now we're really sticking out. You see? And I will cut all of that off. But right now I just want to keep getting pages together so I can see where I'm going with this whole thing. And this will be cool. Let me put this and this back together again. My other doily spider web, stop it, guy. Stuff's getting cuckoo. That I wanted my this. Don't you love the way tissue paper sounds? No, tracing paper. I know this is going to be too long, and that's cool. I like to put tracing paper where I have a doily, so you can kind of see the doily through it. And I think I'm going to go with this guy next. On the front, we can put the card, or we can put, where's, don't I have, yeah, I do, it's over there. I have these guys. This, I don't want to be grabbing from that pile. What do I want in here? Another piece of paper. Okay, sounds like a plan. Another piece of paper. And then some small piece of paper. Stop it. Small piece. And planner piece. And a x-ray piece. And an 8x8 piece. And finally, this piece. Why? Because he's the one that's left last. And then remember, in this very center, I will be putting my handmade pumpkin. Lots of little pumpkins, lots of little pumpkins. Envelope. So, now that that's all done, I take my ruler and I squish the middle with it as best as I can. Squish, squish. Now, as you see, it's not quite as bad. And then I will cut all of that off. And this will be the first completed signature. I'll make the second one in the same way, and I'll come back in the next video and show you how I did. So I hope you learned something from this. I hope you're excited to see the rest of me making this junk journal. And I thank you so much for watching. I thank you so much for all of your kindness, and because you're all just so awesome, and I am very grateful to all of you. So always remember that you are awesome, period. The end. You're awesome. And I want you to stay awesome, everyone. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.